Hi, welcome to Andrew Buckle book review of Jungle Girls. This is edited by Mitch Maglio with Craigio and introduction Dr. Sheena Howard. Now you can see the variety of different stories there and also, of course, some of the artists. You've got a lot of great artists all the way through this, and this book is 160 pages and it's from obviously Yo Books as well as IDW. IDW is just brilliant. This is a lovely quality hardback. You can see the size there. Obviously, it's a real nice chunky book. You can see there. Now, it's colour all the way through. There was obviously a few bits of black and white where you got some original designs as well. And it's beautiful. Absolute book. 2018 it came out, and there's an introduction there. You can see the beautiful picture by Dan Zollner Rich. Assume that's how he says his name. And then you've got Swinging Affair. So you've got a lovely introduction. You've also got Tarzan, the starts out obviously not, but these are all obviously female Tarzans. That's the thing. Her Jungle Love, obviously the films. Love some of those films. Some are good, some are not. Jumbo Comics, of course, it's Sheena, and you've got other ones in there, and it's got a lovely thing. Because weirdly, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, this one was from a magazine or comic called Wags, which was a UK one. How did that happen? Anyway, Eisner and Iger. And great stuff. And also it's got a lovely, there, just I love original pages. Not too many, but a few, which is really nice. I wish it had more, but still it has at least this one. And it's just absolutely great. Of course, a lovely one there as well. You've got lots of variety of different things. Now, you'd think they're all much the same. They're not actually. They definitely were not the same. And they've all got their own certain characters. They're not all completely, identical, even though ostensibly they look the same-ish. Obviously, one's got blonde hair and one's got dark hair, but they're much. You think, they're just, but they were good. I mean, you got like here, Camilla. I mean, you got like a bit of sword fighting there. I mean, I don't think, and Sheena, obviously, this one, Tiger Girl. They've all got this one, Seven Seas Comics. Absolutely, and again, another bit of, and of course, a lovely, like I say, introduction, thrilling comics, exciting comics, and it's got the publications, all the different publications. So like Nedor, you got here Nedor, Avon, Magazine Enterprises, Rural Home, one that I must admit I'm not familiar with. Rural Home, who do they produce? Blazing Comics, etc. Oh, did go up against Hitler, that sort of thing, the usual sort of thing. John Gal was the creation of Harold Delay. And then you got the Craze in the Jungle, and you got all the various. I mean, some really great artists. Mort Meskin. I think Mort Meskin was Sheena as well. Yeah, Sheena. Mort's first opportunity to sign his own work. Matt Baker, of course. Alex Schumberg, and many others. Jack Kamen, Bob Powell. So there's a lot of great artists in this book. Absolutely. And then you got some covers. So you got all tops there. Exciting comics. You got really nice quality covers, which is great. Nice quality paper as well. Very decent quality. Ruler, Jungle Goddess, Seven Seas Comics. That's number 4. Then you got Free Glasses, 3D one. Sheena, Jungle Queen, another cover, and it's got the information down the bottom. So you got there the information turning around saying 1953, etc. And then of course you got some of the stories as well, and the stories are great. I mean, some are good. Some are actually very good. In fact, absolutely decent. Some are a bit confusing at times. I must admit, the story plot just goes all over the place, and you think, really? What? Why would that person do that? Why would that, And but then you've got Sheena, of course. Got Sheena there, and you've got Cave Girl. This is pretty weird as well. And sometimes some of the villains and antagonists in the story just do some odd things, or why you think, really? Would they do that? No, of course not. But you've got there, Fighting Cave Girl. What a great name. She's called Cave Girl. She wasn't even given a name, just called Cave Girl. And again, the artists, of course, you've got here, you've got absolutely some are just great. This one, Judy of the Jungle. Sort of like, wasn't there a Judy comic book? I think there was. So you've got great storyline there. The Deadly Ones, the object of the Deadly Ones, no less. Exciting comics. This is Frank Frazetta Pines. I wonder what happened to Frank Frazetta. Pretty decent. And the artwork is superb, of course. Absolutely superb. Though, perhaps not the best of his work compared to obviously his EC work, but still great to see that. You got Malou, the slave girl. Now that's an odd one because it ostensibly looks like Rome. sort of Rome, you've got sort of gladiator kind of thing, but they don't call it that. Why? Why don't they just call it Rome? Wouldn't it have been easier? Actually, I think they've got the weird name. What have they got? Her name is Ormuz. No, it doesn't sound like Rome, but I'm certain that's the story of Malou and Garth, the protector. Oh, Garth, character. And this is weird as well. You've got here All Top Comics, Matt Baker. Don't know why it was in black, well, not black and white, blue and white. Very odd. You've got Camilla by Victor Ibsen. Jungle Comics, this one's Fiction House. Good old Fiction House. I've done reviews of Fiction House. They did seem to have the right mix of stuff. And again, just a great little story. This one's very good. Everett Raymond Kinster. Now, a very, very big artist. Mega name in artwork. So, and you can see the quality. Absolutely see the quality. It's just absolutely superb. Really. And the reproduction is great as well. I mean, it's just, this is very nicely done. No, this is brilliant. These sort of books, I think, are just great. It's just a pity quite often when you look online for these sort of books, this one is relatively cheap, reasonably priced. So suggest you get it now if you can, because sometimes when these things go out of print, I noticed there's some Sheena archives or something, and they go crazy prices. So, and some of these other ones as well. So if there's it'd be lovely to see a Jungle Girls Volume 2, Tigra or Tigra. Not certain how you'd say that, but maybe that. Very unusual artwork. Again, very unusual story, to be honest. However, this is Sheldon Moldoff. Great name. Joe Green. Obviously quite famous. September 1947. The next one's brilliant as well. Kanzanda. Can't get names right sometimes. This one's Fiction House. Peter Amos. And let's just go to the last one. And you've got Crusoe Island. Just absolutely great. Just beautiful artwork. And the women are quite, they get in there. There's no sort of, there's some real sort of dramatic sort of things. We're not messing around. They go, sometimes obviously men actually do something, but quite often women are there. Well, not always. There's one scene just then, I'm thinking. However, what's the name? Oh, Tiger Girl again. That's strange. Okay. And Matt Baker, final one there. So you've got Tiger Girl. Just brilliant. Absolutely lovely book. And let's go to the last page. And it ends there. Lovely, nice tiger print. Can't beat a tiger print. But what a book. Oh, Princess Panther. I can't say I saw her, but anyway, Princess Panther. Phantma. Great names. But this is a really lovely book. I think this is, if you're into 1940s, 1950s, golden age material, this book is definitely one worth checking out. I said very unusual. Why did gorillas always seem to go for the, and also have a slightly Tarzan character in the background? Very odd. But still, the stories are slightly odd in places, but I think they're great. I love them. Worth checking out. This one is a totally recommended, brilliant book. Yet another brilliant book from Craig Yo. Just think brings out so many good books. It's just a pity sometimes they always seem to go out of print so quickly. So I would like to have definitely a lot more because they're great. So